What is going on, everybody? This is the Hat Villain PHC. I'm embracing everything that everybody throws at me. So, if you're wondering why the name changed, there we are. Also, this will be the new name. So, with that being said, I was doing my normal baseball beers and dad pants podcast, where if a lot of you guys know, if you're not new to the channel, I basically get on the channel. I have some fun. We drink beer. We show some hats. Well, I was showing off the sweet Hat Club Sweetheart collection that had recently just jumped out, and there was some guy on there whining about hats and the way I present them. So what I decided to do, because I want to make my whole dollar for a video. Yes, I said it. I want to be monetized, and I can't really monetize that video because I'm cussing. YouTube doesn't allow you to cuss because if you cuss, you do get demonetized. So I'm making another video to get my dollar for my video and to help the guy out for B1. Because let's be honest, I want to get the views. I need the views. And I can already see it now. People aren't going to really watch if they're not familiar with the way I do my episodes or my podcast. So I'm going to go over the Hat Club Sweetheart drop that had just recently dropped. And I've told you guys this before, and I'll tell you guys again. If I like a certain drop, I will go out, and as you guys see, I will buy the freaking hats. I don't. Oh shit! Look at that. That is beautiful. I will not go out just to buy one, just to say I got it, just so I could do a video and get a couple hundred views. No. If I like a drop, I'll go out and I'll buy like at least 5 or 10 of them. This current time, I think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And that's because I liked them. I really thought it was a good, solid drop. Will I call it the best? No, but it's hard to really say what is the best drops because Hat Club has had a lot of good drops this year. They had the cotton candy, the watermelon, the lemonade, the taxi collection, and they had a few other ones. Oh man, I already forgot a couple of the other ones, but they had some solid, good drops. I didn't chase them all the drops this year. If you are looking for somebody that is chasing hype, don't even bother subscribing to my channel because yes, do I pick up some hype stuff? Yes, I do. But the whole purpose of my channel, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm here to educate you guys about hats. I'm here to talk about hats. I'm here to tell you if the hat is worth even picking up. If I think you might like the hat, I at least will give you a fair opinion. I'm not about chasing the hype. I'm not here to make friends. You don't like what I say? Well, tough shit. Just hit the dislike and be a dislike dweeb. I don't really care. That is why I am the Hat Villain PHC. PHC, if you guys are wondering, it means personal hat collector. So I collect hats. I also collect minor league hats. I collect all sports hats, football, basketball, hockey. Big collection of minor league baseball hats as well. I do have some G League basketball hats, so I collect whatever I like. And a lot of the hats I've been collecting recently, or I do have a number of pre-order hats, and I've gotten more of these, are the Clink Room hats. These freaking hats are awesome. So I am going to announce a little announcement before I get to the hats. This has nothing to do with Clink Room. They didn't ask me to do this. They are not a part of this. I want to make sure that is crystal clear. I'm doing this because I love what they do. I love the collectors over there. I like the fact that if you are not a sports person and you're not collecting sports hats, I love the fact that the people over at the Clink Room, they're designing hats for, I would say, the non-traditional sports person who doesn't want a sports hat, but they want a sweet design. And me being a 59Fifty kind of guy, throwing these kind of logos, this is called the Executioner. This is one of the most recent ones that I picked up. Man, that stitching is fucking awesome. Oops, I'll take that out. No, I won't. It's just one bad word. It's okay. Whoo! I gotta watch that language so I can keep my dollar. With that being said, guys, the new contest is up to 2,000 subscribers. So my next threshold is 1,300 subs. All you got to do to enter into this contest to get a free, you don't see this on any other channel. I'm going to give you a pre-order of your choice. The only caveat is you got to wait for the pre-order to come in. Any Clink Room hat that is available currently at that time. So your size, you pay absolutely nothing. If you're United States, you don't pay for shipping. If you're outside the United States, you will pay for shipping. It's just the way it is. But if you're in the United States, you will get a free Clink Room hat. So the way it's going to work is up to 1,300 subscribers. So every 100 threshold, you must either like or dislike the video. I don't really care. You got to do that to 5 videos. Like or dislike 5 videos of mine. You got to post a picture of one of my videos on Instagram. You got to tag me, the Hat Villain, PHC, and one other person. That's 2 people. Count them, guys. Me, one somebody else, okay? Also, you have to be a subscriber and you have to be following me on Instagram. I will check it. And as soon as I reach 1,300 subscribers on YouTube, I will spin the little wheel and we will pick a winner. You can enter in multiple times when we get to different thresholds. So the next one giveaway is going to be at 1,300. Next one's at 1,400. One's at 1,500. Next one's at 16, all the way up to 2,000. So the faster that we get up to these thresholds, the more and more Clink Room hats I will give out. And like I said, if you enter in one, you can enter it again. But we got to keep growing the channel, okay? But you will get a free Clink Room pre-order hat of your choice. I will order it. It will be sent to me, and then I will send it to you. Honestly, if I can send it to you directly, I will do that as well to make it easier on both of us. But that is how you enter. You follow me on Instagram. You subscribe to my YouTube channel. You either like or dislike 5 of my videos. I don't care. You screenshot all that. You send it to me on Instagram, the Hat Villain. You take a picture of anything of my videos. You tag me and somebody else in the posting, and you win the spinning. We'll do the spinning here. You know, a lot of people like the spinning wheels, unless you're Johnny Gargano. And if you watch NXT, you know what I'm talking about. And you will win a free Clink Room hat of any of the pre-orders that are currently up at that time. So make sure we get to those thresholds, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way to 2,000. So if my math is correct, I'll be giving away about 7 Clink Room hats till we reach 2,000. So if you like what I do, make sure you subscribe, you spread the news. If you don't like what I do, fuck, just bash me on Instagram. I don't really care. That is why I am the Hat Villain PHC. Without further ado, guys, I've been talking too much. Announcing the giveaway. If it sounds a little complicated, just DM me on Instagram, and I will basically tell you the same thing. But it's pretty freaking simple if you think about it. So without further ado, I already said that once. We are going to get to the hats. I had already kind of reviewed these before on my Baseball Beers and Dad Pants podcast. And the one thing I will say real quick, the maroon colored hats are made out of wool. They're from Bangladesh. And the red color, you know, red Hart, velvet, sweetheart hat collection, they're all made out of polyester, and they're all from Bangladesh as well. So there is a difference. If you don't know the difference, wool tends to run smaller. And then the polyester also, of course, if it's made in China to Bangladesh, there is a sizing issue going on. So the first hat we are going to go over is, you guys know that I have been a secret fan of this team ever since they were the last team I went to. So I decided to get one of these. We got, bam, the Toronto Blue Jays Maroon Sweetheart Collection. This one is actually a really nice one because I like the fact you got your logo up here, and then you got that nice reddish hair on the top of the mane of the Blue Jay with the pink baseball and the pink Toronto maple leaf here. Right there looks really good. It has that nice maroon coloring outlining right here. This is a nice raised logo, so check that out. And now a lot of you guys know I work at the Blue Store, and I know what it takes to get this raised. So that looks really solid. And then on top of it, it's like literally almost a matching logo from the front to the side. So it still looks really good. It is a flat. This is basically a 40th year anniversary because it says established in 1977. But this one's pretty solid. You got that nice color UV underneath. I'm really not sure what to call it, so let me know down in the comment section. I'll call it more of a neon and reddish pinkish, if that even makes sense. Looks really good with that white sweatband. 7 5/8, as I mentioned, made in Bangladesh, 100% wool. So a lot of these hats are going a little bit tighter on these maroon ones. I know that you can't really do anything about it because a lot of these are sold out already. I do sell a couple here and there occasionally just because I want to, but these ones sold out really quickly. Now the cool part about these ones, and they did carry an extra hefty little price from the Hat Club. They were going for about $50, but I did like the fact at least the Hat Club decided to throw in the specialty collection type pin. It's really cool. But you got this little Cupid type pin. looks really nice. And I said this already on my podcast, but if you didn't hear or you didn't watch it, the Inland Empire 66ers, they did a Cupid type design on one of their hats. If you guys don't know who we're the high A team for the Angels. Now they're like the rookie ball team of the Angels. There's a lot of transitioning going on in minor league baseball, and I'll cover that later. But anyways, this little lapel pin with the Cupid and the shooting of the arrow is basically a matching replica of that hat design. So these are actually really cool that they threw these in. So yes, normally you spend about 42 to 45 for the hat. These ones did cost 50, but at least they threw in these cool little pins on top of that. So as a pin collector, pin nerd, I really like that aspect of them. So that is actually a really cool thing. So the next one will go red and maroon, if that's okay with you guys. The next hat I decided to get, because I'm trying to get 25 hats from each team minus the Giants, Yankees, and Red Sox, but we decided to get the Oakland A's. This one's a nice one. We've seen the side patch before. This one is their 50th anniversary patch on the side. Nice, solid, pinkish A all the way covered through. Looks really good. Has your pink UV. If you're just crazy about pink UVs, okay, I'm not. I think on these particular lines or this drop, pink UV did it really nice with the white sweatband. Looks really good. So as I mentioned, this one is made in Bangladesh and it's 100% polyester. The one thing I will say though, on most of them, the Batterman is kind of jacked up. I feel like the details on the Batterman is getting really sloppy. Some are good, some are not, and they're really inconsistent. Like this is the baseball on this one. Is looking really shabby. It's like an 8-bit baseball or something. It's just really terrible. And then if you look at the bat itself looks really bad and it's blended into the pink on the back. So you can't even really see it. And then if you look at the actual threading itself, it's not really solid threading. So if you get a little annoyed about details like that, I would have to say overall on the Batterman of this collection, the Battermans are not done that well. A lot of people will call that toenail. I just call that red New Era flag right there. So it does look good because it's blended in. I kind of wish they would have maybe went with the pink, kept it with the theme a little bit. But I mean, I'm not mad at them on that one. It's okay to do it red on that, but it would have looked kind of cool. What do you guys know? Let me know, guys, down in the comment section. So we got the Oakland A's, and I'm stuttering because it is 4:20 in the morning. I had trouble sleeping. So I decided to come down and film a new podcast or video for you guys. Next one, you guys know I have been collecting this team a little bit more as well, just because why not? I think it's a really good, solid logo of all the baseball teams. I kind of wish they would go back to it because honestly, if the team did not use this particular logo, I probably wouldn't buy so many hats, but this is a really good, solid logo. But we got, bam, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And I mentioned this on my podcast, and I keep saying that because, like I said, I did review the actual hat collection of the Sweetheart collection, but there were some people who were not happy with the way I did it, which I really don't care. But at the same time, I want to get those views because that's how YouTube works. I was mentioning the stitching right here, how it starts on a darker red, and then it phases out to a soft pinkish reddish color, and then it goes all the way to white. So as somebody who's done embroidery work before, working at the blue store, that's just a really cool transition, and that's not probably an easy feat. Now obviously they're running these on a lot better embroidery machines, so they got a better quality, but at the same time, why is the quality on the Batterman suck all the time? But they did a really good job. I like the peak outlining in the Devil Ray. You can actually see his mouth, his teeth, whatever you want to call it there in the front. That actually looks really good. You got his eyes with a little bit of red in his eyes. And then you got his Devil Ray tail coming out with the red and white outline. So they did a really good job on this one. That's what I would have to say would be one of my favorites next to the Blue Jays. And then this does have the 10-year anniversary, 10 seasons patch on the side. Obviously they've been going on longer than that, but that's probably been my only complaint about these kind of hats is, yeah, they're dropping them in new colorways and they're looking really good, and I've really liked most of the patches that they've done. But look, come on, man, can we get some different patches? A lot of the hats, especially like the A's and stuff, all the patches have already been done. I'm sure there's got to be some more different patches out there that Hat Club New Era could do. So let me know what you guys think. The Batterman on this one is a little bit more solid, a little bit more detailed. has more definition in it. You can see it a little bit better. And then you got your new era flag. It is blended in with the maroon. It sticks out a little bit better, I would say, than the red. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, you got that maroon button, same color underneath, but this is a nice solid color right here with that white sweatband. Like I said, if I like a collection, I go out and get it. This is another wool, another Bangladesh. And if anybody was asking, it does have the Cooperstown tagging on the inside. So let's put that one on. And the next one you guys got, we're going to go back to the red. Here we go, guys. We got, bam. This is another solid logo. I like this logo of the Detroit Tigers. I don't have a lot of Detroit Tigers hats. So when I saw this kind of logo drop in, I'm like, I got to get it. It's just a really solid logo with the details, the designs. You got the pink outlining with the white and the pink. The freaking face looks atrocious. Look how cool that logo is. And then on the side, it does have the 2005 All-Star Game at Comerica Park. And it just looks really solid with the twin bats. Oh, look, I have a little string or hair. Ah. And then the Batterman, look at the Batterman. It's all jacked up again. This is, of course, 758 polyester Bangladesh. And just because of what I was saying earlier, so I put on the red ones, and there's a little bit more movement. And these ones, you can kind of put your finger in there. So these do run a little bit bigger. I mean, honestly, on these ones, they feel comfortable. I would say they run more true to size than, say, the maroon ones. The maroon ones smaller. So I'll call this true to size. I'll call that running smaller. So just remember that. Obviously, can't really do anything. They already sold out. You probably already have yours hat, and you can't really do anything about it. Now, I will say you probably already missed it. I did pre-order the Hat Club Sweetheart shirt. The pre-order closed on Friday. And as always, guys, if you guys want to help out the channel and help the growth of the channel, please use my Hat Club affiliate link at the bottom so I get that small commission. You know, all the money that I get from that link, I put back into the channel. That is how I'm able to do the giveaways. And of course, selling hats is how I'm able to do the giveaways. So the next hat, you guys, I'm going to show you on the maroon collection. Another solid one. A lot of you guys know that the Giants are my #1 team, and I just ruined it. But we got, bam, the San Francisco Giants maroon one. And as I was mentioning earlier about the reusages of the side patch, this is the 2007 All-Star Game. I did get this in a regular, you know, the black hat, because I hadn't gotten it yet with an All-Star patch. And then, of course, when the Giants were playing in the actual All-Star Game in 2007, I want to say they were not obviously doing the side patches on the side for the All-Star Game. So I had already gotten this from Hat Club. I believe it's from Hat Club with that patch, but I decided to get this one because I'm looking to try to get 100 Giants hats because, like I said, the Giants are my favorite team. Same thing, guys. Looking really solid. I really like how the SF is matching that underneath. Looks really good. What do you guys think? What do you guys think overall of that color? Is this the kind of hat that you would wear on any time of the year? Now, as a person who has a lot of hats, I won't guarantee that I will wear it any time of the rest of the year, but definitely I would make sure that as soon as the Valentine's Day types year comes around, I will be wearing them more often. I'm not a shoe collector, so I don't match them up with the shoes or anything, but what I'm a collector in a sense that I buy the hats if I like them. The next hat, you guys, I bought this hat because I don't have this logo. I thought it was a solid logo. I say this again, and I've said it before, and I'll say it, you know, keep saying. I typically do not buy hats where if the colorway of the team is coming out and it's the same color of the hat. I typically don't buy it, if that makes sense. So, for example, if it's a red hat and it's an Angels, I typically won't buy it in a collection because the Angels are already red. So there's not much difference. The main reason I decided to get this hat, because they are a predominant red team, predominant red colorway, predominant red hats most of the time, is because straight up the logo. I don't have this logo in my collection. I haven't seen this logo in quite a while. And honestly, I haven't really been looking. So I felt like, hey, this was a perfect time to finally get this logo. With that being said, we got Bam! The St. Louis Cardinals, twin Cardinals birds on the bat. It just looks really good with the Cardinals on the bottom. The Cardinals are in a soft pink, and they carry that maroon outlining with the white around the Cardinal bird. Normally, of course, the bat would be more of a yellowish color, but this is just a solid logo, and it matches my Albert Pujols jersey. So yes, it kind of looks like your typical Cardinals hat, but as a hat collector, as somebody who knows about hats, I could tell right away this hat is special. So if you're not a Cardinals fan, this was a very solid Cardinals hat to get if you're looking for a Cardinals hat. And then on the side, you have your 2009 All-Star game. I wish they would have made the St. Louis part right here and maybe like more of a maroon color, because it really does blend in with the white right there. Same with the little Cardinal. Got the St. Louis arch right there, so that looks good. I just feel like the St. Louis writing of it gets kind of blended in way too much. Batterman on the back is all jacked up. I don't know. This Batterman, he doesn't even have a nose, and you can't even tell he's wearing a helmet. Let me know what you guys think of the overall Batterman. I know some people out there are going to be like, hey, they should just take the Batterman off in general. I'm going to go with that consensus, because a lot of the Battermans, if you're not putting the detail work into the Batterman itself, what is even the point of having it on there if you're just going to jack it up every time? So you got that pink underbrim, white sweatband, looks good. Of course, made in Bangladesh, 100% polyester. The next hat, and this is the last hat for the maroon collection. You guys know I've been collecting. This is probably the third team I probably collect the most whenever it typically comes out and it drops. This is one of the few teams I look for right away. Just like the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, we have, bam, the Montreal Expos. I'm kind of, lukewarm on both situations. So they bring the Expos back? Should they not? I mean, they had their chance. They had them there. Nobody went to the game. I know they wanted to build a stadium, whatever, but so it's kind of hard. They moved to Washington. So it's kind of hard because it's like one of those things. Okay, yeah, they come back. Everybody's going to go to the games, and in like 10 years, are they going to be in the same positioning? Anyways, I typically buy a lot of Expos hats if I see them. This one does have the Montreal 35 years on the side, which, I guess there isn't a lot that the Expos could do side patch wise, so they're probably going to run out of ideas. I have this side patch already in the collection, so no top secret off of that one. They got the Batterman on the back. It's not like 100%, but it's actually really good. And if you look at this Batterman, this one has a glossier shine to it. I don't know why. You probably can't see it. It's probably not picking it up in the light, but this is actually really cool. And I know the Expos are typically like a reddish color anyway. So like on the, I guess it's the E right here and the M, depends on who you ask. There's different variations for what they call the Montreal Expos logo right here. But you have the red E, you got the pinkish part of the M right here, and then you got more of the maroon type of the M right there. Like I said, depending on who you ask, you'll get a different answer for what this is actually saying. And then Montreal side patch. So looks really good. Of course, this one is made 100% wool, made in Bangladesh. Now, I will say, though, I haven't really been talking too much about it, but the brims have slight creases in them. I don't know why. It's just the way they came. But for me, you guys, you can just kind of easily just kind of work that out. I don't really trip too much. Most people bend their brims anyways, so I don't think that's going to bother a lot of people. But you can really feel the indentation like right here. It is bent a little bit. And the very last one, a lot of you guys know I do collect these specialty hats from Hat Club, the Octo Slugger and the Skull Chief. So whenever I see the new ones come out, I do try to catch them all. But with that being said, bam, I got the Sweetheart Skull Chief one. Just looks really good, really solid. I love how a lot of these ones that come out with the Skull Chief, you could get really good detailing and the embroidery. Look at that. You got that red. You got the pink right here with the white on the feathers. Looks really good on his headdress. You got the skeleton face. You got, I'm guessing that's supposed to be a little bit of war paint right there with the pink. So that looks really good. You got the red on the bottom. So really solid work right there. I kind of wish Hat Club would do like a Skull Chief side patch. Like, I don't know how long the Skull Chief has been like in existence, but could we get maybe a year on the side or something at least? Could we get an established date of when they started the Skull Chief? I think that'd be pretty good. Let me know down in the comment sections what you guys think of that idea. And then on the back, they do go with their nice H right there to let people know that it is a Hat Club hat, which is cool. And then on the side right there, a red New Era flag, which blends in very nicely. So let me know what you guys think overall of the Sweetheart collection. I personally like it. I thought they did a really good job. It's a really solid draw. These are the kind of hats you can wear outside of Valentine's Day. Leave me a like, leave me a dislike. I don't really care. You want to be in my contest, you know what the rules are to get yourself a free Clink Room hat. All right, guys, this is the Hatville and PhD. I just finished the Hat Club Sweetheart Collection review. I like it. I got 8 of them. Let me know what you guys think overall. Leave a comment. Don't leave a comment. Just let me know what you guys think. Later, guys. Bye.